Man caught with 3 pounds of meth faces sentencing. Hildale campground named the nation's best spot for glamping. And your daily weather forecast with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. A West Valley man caught with 3 pounds of meth during a traffic stop in Washington County was sentenced to jail time as part of a plea agreement that spared him from prison. Here's Cody Blowers with more on the case and what the judge had to say during the sentencing.
On March 25th, 31-year-old Marcus Froylan Cruz appeared before District Judge Eric Gentry following his arrest in December, when officers recovered 3 pounds of suspected methamphetamine from the vehicle that Cruz was traveling in. He was booked into jail and later charged with felony drug trafficking, as well as other offenses. Cruz had this to say during the hearing.
I would just like to apologize to the city of St. George and the state of Utah for my behavior. I know I made a mistake and I take full accountability for it.
While the judge followed the stipulated agreement of 180 days in county jail, it was not without a stern warning to the defendant.
Mr. Cruz, I would have no problem sending you to prison. I wouldn't even lose any sleep over it. With 3 pounds of meth traveling through Washington County, obviously for the purpose of trafficking and drugs, I don't have a problem sending you to prison on that. It just doesn't bother me one bit. That's actually a good outcome. I have to protect the public. I have a responsibility to do that. So you spending some time in jail and getting 3 pounds of meth off the street is actually a really good outcome. And that's just a long way of saying I'm going to comply with the party's recommendations, but if you engage in any type of behavior like this or have any significant violation on probation, I will not hesitate to send you to prison.
Thanks, Cody. Zion Glamping Adventures in Hildale has been named the best glamping destination in the country by the Dirt's 2025 Glampy Awards. Here's Jesse Bang with a look at what sets this southern Utah campsite apart from the rest.
The Dirt has announced the winners of the 2025 Glampy Awards presented by the new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport. Now in its 4th year, the Glampies recognize the most unique and innovative campground destinations throughout the country. Nestled in the sleepy town of Hildale, Utah, Zion Glamping Adventures has been named this year's Glampies winner. Zion Glamping Adventures owner Sean Stubbs tells us what sets his glamping spot apart from the rest.
I think we just really take good care of our guests, make sure they have a great time and have the experience they were looking for. We really focus on how much time we spend with them.
Sprawling across almost 30 acres, you'll find 35 glamping tents, 2 caves, RV parking, and pop-up tent spots. The resort also offers side-by-side adventure tours, wagon rides, a spa with massages, and much more. Glampy Awards founders told St. George News that Zion Glamping Adventures earned the top spot for several reasons. Its stunning location, seamlessly integrated luxury tents, and close proximity to landmarks, national parks, and outdoor activities. Read the full article online for more on the awards and Zion Glamping Adventures.
Thanks, Jesse. Let's take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, it's currently 56 degrees under cloudy skies. Tonight, expect a low of around 40 degrees, and tomorrow anticipate a high of 58 with occasional rain and drizzle and another low of 40 degrees. Moving to Mesquite, the current temperature is 58 degrees with cloudy conditions. Tonight's low will be near 44 degrees. Tomorrow, look for a high of 64 degrees with on and off rain and drizzle and a low of 44 degrees. In Cedar City, it's 38 degrees and mostly cloudy. Tonight's low is expected to be around 25 degrees. Tomorrow's forecast includes snow and flurries at times with little or no accumulation, a high of 42 degrees and a low of 24 degrees. Now we'll go to Jill Paulson for your update on the southern Utah real estate market.
If you're dreaming of wide open spaces, stunning views of Zion, and peace and quiet, Apple Valley, Utah is calling your name. Nestled near Zion National Park, this hidden gem offers spacious home sites and building lots with panoramic desert and mountain vistas, all at a fraction of the cost compared to nearby areas. Whether you're looking to build your dream home or buy an existing one, Apple Valley gives you the freedom to spread out, enjoy nature, and escape the hustle. It's the perfect blend of rural charm and natural beauty, ideal for those seeking a slower, more scenic lifestyle, including horse rides and no HOA fees.
Thanks, Jill. National monuments across the U.S., including several in Utah and the Southwest, are under federal review as the administration weighs expanding mining access on public lands. Here's Stephanie DeGraw with more on the debate surrounding monument protections and their impact on local communities.
The remote, rugged beauty and ecosystems of national monuments across America are under review. The Donald Trump administration's mandates and some Congress members' proposed bills could allow mining operations on public lands. A former Southern Utah University professor of geoscience and current president of the nonprofit Grand Staircase Escalante Partners, Dr. Jackie Grant, had this to say.
Of the ecosystem services provided by Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument is $3.3 billion per year. So if we think about the value that national monuments provide to the people who live in the area, as well as to the people who visit the monuments, it's an incredibly high value amount of money. And, money is not the main way we should value our public lands and our access to them, but it is one way that we can do it that all people can understand.
Thanks, Stephanie. St. George artist Danny Gutierrez blends graffiti and abstract street art to create bold, emotional pieces that spark conversation. We'll go back to Jesse Bang for more on how his work is leaving a colorful mark on the community.
Artist Danny Gutierrez is combining graffiti style with abstract street art, a technique he refers to as sad magic.
So my mission in general is to, just kind of catch people's attention with the bright colors and just captivate a feeling inside them to just question what made me create or choose any of these colors. Just honestly starting a conversation, because I feel like people don't really know how to have a conversation nowadays. And that's just what I'm about. I just love meeting new people, and I think my art can create certain conversations that can push me forward in life.
He's grateful he found art at just 9 years old and believes it kept him from following others in his California neighborhood into a life of crime.
So this one really represents who I really am deep down inside, to, just a street culture that you can see behind it, but also more of a modern abstract feel that I created. And it kind of just expresses a lot of the things that I've been through in my life. And it just got me to where anything can happen and you can just make the best moments out of it.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.